progress. I went through all these wires and I labeled where they go, what they were, what to pull out. I also marked on the ceiling where I want to put the lights and speakers. There's 6 speakers and 6 lights. And I marked where I want to reposition them. I think I'm going to start building from the back and keep coming this way. For those who don't know, I'm going to put a king size bed back here. And then the shower and the toilet. I cleaned up all the wiring, tucked it in there all nice, and taped them on the wall. I cut some insulation pads for the voids in the window. I did the outside there, and now it's inside. Also, last winter I noticed with the heat and the snow on the roof, on the rib it would condensate and have a little bit of a sweat there because of the heat and cold meeting up together. So I'm installing some really like thin sticky membrane. It's like a rubber sticky, and I'm hoping it's gonna act like a thermal break. Might help. I'm gonna have 1.5 inches of insulation here, so that's gonna help too. I started. I got 2.5 ribs done. I'm gonna go all the way to the front like that. I'm gonna start framing the back wall soon with wood, because I want to close out the back of the bus so I can start doing the ceiling. I'm gonna start with the ceiling, and then I can do the wiring for the speakers and the lights. It's really warm out and muggy. It was sunny this morning, and now it wants to rain. It's supposed to rain tonight. I hope it cools off some, because I want to start working in here. It's a lot easier when it's cool. I've been working late at night in the bus when it's not so hot. And I still have to finish some of the flooring here. I guess I'll have to fix the floor before I keep going. Okay, catch you in a bit. Well, got some wood on the walls. That's a good sign. It's ready to put together. So level, even. The back wall is going to have 4.5 inch of insulation. That's going to fit in there. And this one will fit in there. I have to show you this awesome fit. That and that join together. That. And they snap in together. And they stay up there. Isn't that great? So they hook on there on the channel. I made a 45 halfway so I can run some wires. I'll make 26 pieces like this one. Hello everybody, today is August 11. As you can see, I started framing. The bedroom is ready to insulate and run some wires. In the bedroom here, I decided to go double thick on the 1.5-inch styrofoam. So now I have R15, and on the walls I'm gonna have another 3 inches here too. The bedroom is gonna be very insulated for sound and cold. And the heat, it'll keep the heat out too. So I cut all my pieces. I'm going from the top of the rail, from the top of the rail all the way to the channel, and every post is gonna have a 2x4, and then I can run my pine boards across them. The way I'm attaching these, I'm going on every rib, and I'm drilling a 1/8 hole all the way through the rib, and then I take a wood screw, a deck screw, 2.5 inch, and it's working really good. They're very solid. I didn't get much done in the last week. At least it doesn't feel like it. But I did get a couple of days work. I work as a background actor just once in a while. They're shooting the comedy Letterkenny, so it's a fun, easy way to make a few bucks. The other good news is I rented my house, so that's going to help. See the rib here, the line, feel the line? See the line?
Oh, there,
You have
yeah.
to put it even with that. Yeah. You're just gonna hold it all the way up and make sure it slides all the way in there, up there. And I'm just gonna drill the hole. Gotta do it, eh? There, so we got our 3 pieces. Jen and I are starting to insulate the ceiling here. What we do, we'll take some spray adhesive, we spray the ceiling, we cut our piece, we put it in, and then we take string and we staple the string in so it'll hold the insulation in nice and tight. I'm going to keep zigzagging all the way, and that should work pretty good. Well, the ceiling is coming along. Got the 2 sides done. I'm going to start working down the middle now, from here on, it's going pretty quick. I'm gonna have to move the lights down or over. The lights have quite a bit of extra wire, so I can move them wherever I want, or even over here. So that's good. I can always extend the wire too. But yep. The walls are also ready to insulate. This whole wall will be insulated here, and the windows here will be open. I'll just insulate from here down. And here is where there's going to be a door. So I'm just going to have an overhang here over the door, because I think the door is going to stop around here. So I'll be able to put some little lights over the wall, light the wall down. It'll look good. Starting to look like a home. I am using rock wool. It's a little heavy, but it's the best insulation to block sound. And that's what I'm most worried about, is blocking the sound. Another reason why I went with rock wool is because I was afraid that this stuff would start squeaking and never end squeaking while driving, and that would drive me crazy. So I went with rock wool all around. I'm not sure how much constant heat this can handle, and being up in here, I thought it would dry out too much and lose performance. And because I want to get a wood stove here, and the cooktop here, with all the heat, I thought maybe the styrofoam would kind of melt, or again lose its performance. And I want to point out that I did not take the 2-inch insulation out of here. It's very cheap insulation, but still I have a 2-inch plus the 1.5. Piece of crap. Yeah, it looks like a guy is gonna buy my car. So I might have my car sold, and yesterday I got my house rented. So things are moving along. I enjoy working on the bus late at night, but it's hard because I can't make noise because of the neighbors. But I think insulation is going to be a pretty quiet thing to do. So I'll be able to work late at night. Once I'm done insulating, I'm going to have like 20 holes to cut out for lighting, speakers, and whatnot. Alright, I'm going to take a break, go have supper, and I'll come back and give it another go. My friend Tully Kathy is on right now, live. I'm watching her show. She's a great woman. She has a daily video, and here she is. Hi, Kathy.
I was thinking about you today. Well, you know how this goes. Get out there, enjoy your life, be with the people you love, tell them you love them, and I love you to pieces.
And that's Tully Kathy. She has a daily video, and she's on every Sunday live, and you can just chat with her. Okay, we had supper. I'm gonna go put the car away, and I'm gonna get serious about insulating this place. I want it done tonight. Well, that's the plan anyways. I'm almost done the ceiling, and then I'll insulate the walls. Well, it's 2:30 in the morning and I got most of the insulation done. I still have work to do back here, so I didn't insulate yet, but all the wall here is all done. I still have to insulate this area. I have to frame it first. I couldn't do it before because there was stuff in the way. I got most of it done last night.